Hi guys, welcome. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about the blue avian starseed race. So I'm just going to jump right into it. This is actually one of my favorite starseeds. I love them all, but I am really fascinated with the blue avian race. So let's get into it. So the blue avians are actually the highest race. So of the avians, of course. So they're about 8 feet tall beings, and they have bird-like features. Oh, they have bird-like features and humanoid bodies. So let me actually just show you guys a picture, because I'm going to start talking about birds, and it's just going to make a lot more sense if I... So typically, like, this is how people would depict a blue avian extraterrestrial being. So these are actually just like kind of like birds is how they originated, but I'll get into that. So they have deep indigo feathers, as you can see. They're multi-dimensional beings. So they have this very unique trait or characteristic. Hi, welcome to the live, guys. Thank you, Lori, for joining. Just talking about blue avian starseeds today. And then later on, I will be doing a reading. So they can exist anywhere between 6th and 9th dimension really easy, and obviously beyond. There are starseed that can really, they are a extraterrestrial being that can really travel. So they usually don't go below the 6th dimension, just because it starts to get really dense, and because of their type of like genetics or bodies, it's just not really sustainable for them. So they're actually a single intelligence identity. So they're very, very intelligent beings. They're actually considered like messenger and facilitators of the one and infinite creator. So I'm actually going to get into a little bit of history with you here. So throughout history, in different types of mythology, angelology, ideology, like just any ology really, we talk about like winged beings a lot. And it could be very possible that these winged beings that we depicted are part of the avian race, okay? When I connect with these beings, they do tell me that they originated from a dromedon. And a dromedon is really big. It's a really big like galaxy, and it's really old. So it has a lot of star systems that have attached to it, if that makes any sense. Eventually, like, solar systems collide with each other. We're forever like moving around the universe. So it's important because these beings also move a lot. So here they are kind of depicted as almost like angels. But then if we go to Egyptian mythology, we have quite a few gods that are also depicted as these bird-like beings. So you know, we have Ra, the sun god, and we have Thoth, the god of like knowledge. So it's very fascinating to see that they have been here for a long time. They've been visiting our planet for billions of years and throughout history, as you can see here. So I will talk a little bit about kind of their sphere here and what their abilities are and kind of why they're so important, especially in the universe. So the blue avians like have very good projection skills. They're able to project themselves in multi dimensions. They're usually called upon by councils of light throughout the universe because of their abilities, for one. Two, that they've been around for a really long time. And three, that they can actually have another ability on top of that, where they can stop blockages and leakage because of their magnetic sphere power. So They also travel in ships, and actually some other ships, this is why I feel they've also been depicted as winged beings. So their light is obviously blue. They work with a blue light, and that's depicted a lot throughout history. But also too, some of their ships here are shaped like wings, okay? And then if we see them on their own, so they travel on their own. You have to understand that when we're talking about ships, there's lots of extraterrestrial races or beings or stars, families, however you want to classify them, that live mostly in ships for a good portion of their travel throughout. They might have originated from somewhere, but a lot of them do like to travel and explore other systems, but some of them have actual roles in the universe, such as the blue avian. So they actually, with their ships and their abilities, they create this magnetic field. So birds are actually kind of like a gift to I guess Earth, maybe even the universe, because they help control the electromagnetic field. So birds are actually really, really important. And if you read in like Bible and stuff, like it's a very crucial, I guess, like being, because it is living, that is usually put throughout the universe, especially when we're like starting to create life. So these, so it's really important that we have them because they create this blockage. So that's where it gets a little crazy. What are they protecting and blocking us from? Well, there are like negative energy, just like there's light, there's dark. There's good, there's bad. There will always be this kind of like polarity that does exist like throughout the universe. So like you're gonna have beings that have abilities that may not use them for the best, or might try to come and enslave or take over other places. So within the universe, it's kind of like Earth, I guess, in a sense. So anyways, back to these beings though. So they protect us from very specifically, I believe it's the Cabal. I believe they deal with like greed, power, control, that kind of stuff. Perhaps even like draconian a bit. So these beings, like I was saying, are extremely intelligent. They have these amazing ships that they travel in that can help us, and they have these amazing abilities, and often, maybe this is why they were depicted in blue, is because this is kind of how they show up. So like we were saying, they are the gatekeepers due to their advanced technology in ships. They can help to create these blockages to prevent the negative and dark entities from escaping or entering. And they are part of the Alliance of Light to protect humans. So like I was saying, they did originate, we believe, from the angelic realm. At least that's what they tell me when they communicate with me. They're actually very rare here on Earth as a starseed. This is because of the denseness that we're feeling, especially because we're here to shift at this time, to go from a third to at least like a fifth or sixth dimensional state. So if you ever do find this starseed here on Earth, it's because of one of their big purposes would be to like free themselves, like, because you would feel extremely restricted here. Any being that had that was depicted with wings, usually you feel very like it's very dense on Earth for you. It can be like almost like suffocating in a way, or like you'll always want to like break free because you're used to having that freedom within the universe. So the blue avians, they're actually here to like, or they watch over us, and they're here to help us expand our consciousness. They're really good with teleportation. So they're trying to help us advance our teleportation right now. And like I said, they're really good at projection, so they can send themselves like pretty much anywhere. They can be in multiple places at one time, much like angels, like or angel. Well, it must be a genetic like of a angelic starseed. And they're often called on to serve on the council because of their high standing and their abilities, like we were saying. As I was saying earlier, that kind of I touched a little bit on like sending birds and kind of experimenting. So the avian race is a genetic experiment with humans, and in a result, like it's funny because they're just showing me like some people have like some bird like features to them, right? Very much like these people that we see throughout history here. So yeah, like their birds are often considered actually a gift to planets and galaxies because of their magnetic field, because their electromagnetic field. So these beings also have like heightened intelligence, multidimensional sight. So if you ever do come across these starseeds here on Earth, they're gonna make good spiritual teachers, masters, or spiritual teachers, icons, high priestess, shamans. They would be heavily involved in like planetary government around the globe and universe because they're really global, and they're like used to sitting on councils universally. They're good at raising vibrations really easily, and that's because of their natural magnetic field. They're free thinkers. You could probably actually even like feel their vibration if you do ever come across this starseed. They'd be really intuitive here. They would have a really high knowledge. They'd probably be really good with technology, like it would come really easily to them. But they would be really connected with source. Like they would consider themselves like a messenger, because the bird race are messengers and angels are messengers, and angelic realm, like it's somewhere in the universe that is, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's exactly the center of the universe, but that's kind of how they describe it. So yeah, actually some part of your life purpose here too, if you are this starseed, would not only be helping us advance teleportation, but it would also probably be helping us to create like spaceships. You would really want to free everyone. That would be a big purpose of yours. Like you would always be like trying to find freedom and help people be set free, and you would just really want to expand people's consciousness. So you would help. They've actually been helping to build spirituality in humans for millions and millions of years. Like we said, if we go back to ancient Egypt here, we have these gods that are about learning and sun and creating. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, you would probably be really good at like telepathy, and your dreams would probably be really vivid as well. You'd be really good at like astral projection, or just anything that had to do with dimensions. Actually, you would probably like dimensions would be very easy for you to be able to get to those states and go through them. You might actually like spend a lot of time in a dream state, just to gain the messages to bring back to Earth. So anyways, if you ever are connecting with these beings, it is most likely going to be in multi-dimensions. Like I said, you're probably going to be in the 6th to 9th they really enjoy, or 6th and beyond. They are really peaceful beings. They're here to help us with forgiveness, the low vibrations. They're actually really about like generosity and freedom. And you can also connect with them telepathically as well. They speak a lot of, they're very intelligent, so they speak a lot of, you should check out their light language as well. I actually, on my channel, on my YouTube channel, I have Avian light language and I have Syrian light language. So yeah, check that out. And if you are this starseed, you probably really, really resonate with birds. You'd be really attracted to them. Birds would be really attracted to you. You could actually probably like hear them and be able to connect with them throughout their, you could probably connect with them just from hearing them like chirp and being out in nature. So you would really, really resonate with being in nature. You probably love to travel if you are this type of starseed. You would really have probably like a fascination with flying and ships and different types of ships and vehicles and a lot of movement. You probably would often like change as well. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys on the Blue Avian Starseed race. So if you guys haven't checked out my angelic, if you want to know a little bit more about a Dromedon and kind of like where they came from, you can check that out. Okay guys, love you, bye.